here. So the rest of this video is for everybody. But I needed to address Gary because Gary was kind of a jerk this morning in comments. And so I'm just going to leave it like that. Just let Gary know that I'm not working all by myself. I hadn't kicked nobody out. I didn't tell anybody that I'm doing it, you're not doing it. Because you know what? Everything that somebody else can do is a load off my back. Good morning. We woke up to a Monday on a Wednesday. I don't know. You know, they always say it's a Monday. Okay, so I got up. I come down here and took a morning peel. And I noticed that there was just barely any pressure. I can't have breakfast till I had this peel. But I noticed there was just very little water pressure. And I thought, okay, well, probably because I just flushed the toilet, right? You know. So then I start gathering clothes and things. I wanted to make sure I washed that shirt I wore yesterday quick before anything. It's got mud on it from the house. So I wanted to get it, you know, a load of clothes going. Not to mention that I don't have another pair of shorts to wear today. They were in the washer, needed to go to the dryer. Okay, so I do that. And the washer drizzles water. And I was like, okay, it's been, by now the toilet would be filled. So I called Steph. She didn't answer at first. So I thought, well, maybe she's out down at Mom and Dad, which I forgot. There's no reason for anybody of us to go down there until Mom figures out is that a shadow? It feels like, oh yeah, it's a shadow. I thought I had nosebleed. It's just a shadow. So I called Mom and I said, is Steph over at the house? And she said, no, there's not really enough mud to be. And I said, oh, that's right. There's no mud. There's mud, but it's not enough to get started and then have to stop 30 minutes in and then go dry and go wet your pans again and all that, because I don't know what the deal is with McCoy's. I asked Mom, I said, make sure you call McCoy's this morning and find out what's a holdup on our order, which by now she should have already done, but she has not called me to tell me what McCoy said, so I don't know. So then Steph calls while I'm talking to Mom. And I said, hey, didn't bother you. I said, were you still asleep? And she goes, no, I'm just not quite moving yet. And I said, okay, well, had you started like a dishwasher or laundry or something? We have no water pressure this morning. I said, it's just dripping. She goes, no, nothing. And I said, all right, I'm going to check the well. So go out to check the well. And sure enough, it's the points are stuck. I guess I'm going to have to call the well guy out and have him change the points on it so this doesn't keep happening. But I clicked it and it popped on. So now we have water pressure back in the house. Everything's good. But then I heard some kind of crazy goat cry. And I thought, dear me, maybe God made the point stick on the thing so I would come out. And because I left the gate open for the chickens last night so they can kind of free range when their door opened. So I really didn't have to go out this morning, you know, doing outside chores. It's hot right now. I don't feed anything in the mornings. So, you know, I feed the cats in the mornings and I kind of glimpse and do a run around with my eyes across the pasture and I see everybody, and that's about all. But I hadn't fed cats yet. Okay, so I'm coming back from the well house and I hear this crazy goat cry, and I know I'm sitting here talking to y'all, but I'm fixing to put my rubber boots on. But I was out there in my flip-flops, and I know I've told y'all 100 times I hate walking in wet grass in my flip-flops. I need to mow. So the grass is kind of higher than normal. And so I hear that goat cry and I thought, okay, maybe God made the point stick so I would have to come outside because I have a goat doing something or something. So I call, you know, my goats come and I was like, hey guys, and bloop 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 coming around the pond, and here goes Molly bouncing, because this is a new thing in the morning for me to go call them up. Everybody comes except for baby girl, which is usually one of the first ones to the house. And by then now all my chickens are gathered up at this barn door because I'm out. And, you know, they have their feed her, and then I sprinkle feed, but not in the morning. So now I've got to do something with them. And as I'm going out to the chicken yard and throwing feed in the chicken yard, so they'll all go back in. And I've got one chicken that was, Steph has a chicken too. Something caught it, and there's no feathers left on her neck. She's just a head and no neck. Her neck is red as it can be, like maybe it's irritated her sun. I don't know. My chicken is a buff. She's not sunburnt because I think she spends most of her time. Since I opened the gate, she managed to come into the barn. I've been keeping the side door locked, closed, the top and bottom, the Dutch door, to keep them from going in the barn. But somehow or another, she got in the barn. And the last 2 or 3 nights, at night when it closes up, she is not going. She's staying somewhere else. So right now, since all this was, I was out there and this was going on, I threw a bunch of feed in the chicken yard, and she ran in with everybody. So I was able to shut the gate, and so now I've got all of them locked back up, which I wasn't caring about the chickens being out. But I didn't like her being out by herself. She's got no feathers on. They're coming back, praise God, on her back. But she has none on her neck with whatever grabbed her. But whatever grabbed her has to be the same thing that tried to grab Steph's chicken with no feathers on her neck. It's like they tried to pull them through something and all the feathers popped off or something. I don't know. But I see baby girl over there in the corner, sort of toward Ellie's over there. I mean, she's on my side, but she's off to that direction. And she's just standing there. And all the goats are up. So now I'm having to pour a little bit of feed in their things because they came to me. And I don't feel like, I don't want to just call them and then not reward them. So she still doesn't come up. And I stand there and I talk to her, and she's looking at me, and then she looks back over here, and I'm thinking she's not moving from that spot, but she would have come if she thought everybody was getting something. So now I got a load of clothes going now. I came in the house, I got my feet wiped off, I'm gonna put on rubber boots. I don't have to, and I'm gonna tromp back over there, and I've got my big bolt cutter, so if I have to cut wire, like maybe she's tangled in something, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta go get her, and then find out what's going on with Mom. And if we're not getting mud today, then I'm just gonna do yard work, mow my yards, because I can't stand walking in high grass. And I could, since we've had a little bit of rain a couple of days ago, I've got tons of boxes to burn, and I can put them on that burn pile where my chicken coop is supposed to be, because right now it's been so wet, I had never burned that. And so I could start burning that. So I think I'll do some stuff outside. But right now, I'm going out and get her undone while I'm in my nightgown. But when I come back in and eat some breakfast and pull myself together, then I'm going to go out and do yard work until I hear about mud for the house. I'll take y'all with me to see what the heck is going on with baby girl. I'll have to get me a stick somewhere, because I cannot have Molly walking up on me and pushing me with big head horns. That's not. Stop! They've knocked this door open. Oh, I swear these goats make me want to lose my blasted ass mind. Look what y'all done in here. Look what you've done. You've tore up a bunch of stuff. You knocked over my saddle. It smells like a goat house inside here. You're horrible. Can't even do it one-handed. Oh. Get your big head out of there, Pippin. Y'all are horrible, bad goats. All of you. Well, Frodo, maybe not you. But you are, and your brother is, and them two instigators. I love you, baby. Oh, my love. Let me rub your back. Okay. Let's go see what's wrong with this girl over here. Now I got a whole cleanup job in that room. Oh, it's too hot for cleanups out here. You get a stick in case Molly comes close to me with them horns. Baby, What is your problem over here? She is just standing there like she's stuck there. I don't know what she's doing. I have to check baby Frodo. Frodo keeps telling me something. I gotta walk all the way around the high water. I gotta have these trees cut. Can't afford that right now either. 1, 2, 3 out here. They're all completely dead. And they're just dropping limbs like crazy. This one's dying, so it needs to come too. It's not dead completely like these. Oh my. Tiptoe through the tulips. That sound like an old piano. What are they called? Tiptoe through the tulips. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you over there? Are you stuck? It looks like you're missing a back leg. Oh my gosh, look at the baby ducks. Can y'all see them? They're just scattering. I don't know if y'all can see them because the sun is glaring. This mess is a swamp, marsh. I don't want us to get on a water moccasin. Water moccasins are very aggressive. I'll go back around the pond the other way, going back. I was trying to stay away from Molly because when Molly gets in a mood, that head starts swinging. You're stuck, huh? Yeah. Here she comes. She slowly made her way toward me. How did you get stuck? I don't see that you're stuck. What's wrong with you? You don't look stuck. Move. You're not stuck. All the way over here. What's wrong with you? You weren't even stuck. All of them came and ate. Look at them. Can't get away. Can't get away. All right, I'm going to cut this. I'm out here. Might as well do it. I'm going to cut this little section of fence right here. And Molly can go into this part and eat. Hold on 1 second. You see this chair? I want to tell y'all right now, I would have loved to have had a video. Should have been out here, daggum. That would have been a hilarious video because this chair was inside that red building. So either a person for some reason went in that building and brought this chair out here, or one of these animals had it stuck to their head out here. Maybe her. There's something. She ain't normal this morning. Maybe she's finally in heat. We done decided that there's a possibility because she was a show goat that somebody had her fixed. It's very dangerous to fix a girl goat. It can be done, but it's not done. It's not a practice that they like to do because it can lead to a lot of complications and death. Yes, ma'am. I don't know what your problem was and why you didn't come up to eat with everybody. Are you doing okay this morning? Are you wanting a boyfriend so you're standing at that big back fence? Because all of your family can't make babies. Your brothers can't make babies. Or did you have that chair around your neck for so long you're in a stupor? Oh, she's evidently fine. She need a leaf. Oh my gosh. Love y'all. You are such a... Oh my gosh. Yes, my love. Frodo. That one. That one. Frodo. I love him so. He has a complete different, I don't know, noise than the rest of the goats. Because they're daddy's kind of goats where Frodo is a dwarf. Anyway, that mama with her ducks is adorable. That ain't even my duck. This was in a circle around this tree to keep them from eating the bark. And I guess it has stopped it, but Molly has pushed and pushed against it to where now it's not a circle around it, it's pushed up against it. This tree's been around forever. It was here when I was a little girl. I don't know if Nanny planted it. There was one in the back for years, but I think Daddy says it's not there anymore. So this is the only mulberry tree on the Morrow homestead, hill, mountain. I had a friend called it Morrow Mountain. Okay, I'm back down here. Gary, please don't be offended, Gary. I'm back down here in Mom and Dad's house. As you can see, nope, can't really see. Let me get this part. Can you see this part? Okay, this is a ceiling in Mom and Dad's house. Gary, hey Gary, you listening? This is what Steph did. She started on the ceilings. Okay, Gary? And then this morning, when I was waiting for McCoy's to call or notify us that I can go pick up 3 more 5-gallon buckets of mud, there was just a little bit left in this bucket here. So she came down this morning and went ahead and went around and hit, and it's real hard to see, but she hit every screw. In the kitchen and in the laundry room. Oh, and she worked in here. Look at this. She got this done. Praise God, because I told her yesterday it would be good to get this ceiling done because we have everything besides like all the, well, I mean, she said Buddy has all the plumbing now, but Buddy is very, very wrapped up in work. School is going to start next week and there is so much deadline. He hasn't really had time to just say, I'm going to go do something else a little bit today. He is stuck at work. You know, he is director of his technology department at the school. He can't just take off, Gary. And when you put your paper on, it's going to grab and hold. It is dark in here. It's hard for me to see where I've put it. And I'm just going to grab a screw real quick. This paper has this automatic little place in the middle where it's made to bend. Now, I haven't put any mud on the outside yet, but I'm fixing it. I'm going to use this trowel to push it into the tape that's here. It pushes tape into the tape. Pushed in. And I'll come back and I'll put some putty on the tape and then go back down that. Oh, I need to put a screw up there. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm losing battery. So since I'm losing battery, I'm just going to get this done really quick. So I've got my trowel, I've already put the tape, and I've also put mud on the tape. So all you see really is a really dark line, and I really can't do anything about that. But I get up here and I put it in the corner and I pull down. I'm at a slight angle. Not only is it pulling the excess mud, it's feathering out. It's feathering out the mud I put on this tape. And it just becomes really pretty. Really pretty. You just have to slightly angle it so you're not digging into the tape or cutting the tape. And then you can scrape this off and put it back into your bowl. And this corner is done. In total time, maybe other people are faster than me, I'm sure, but total time is probably about between 3 and 4 minutes. Each corner takes me about 3 or 4 minutes. It's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna get over here and do this corner now. It's kind of hot in this room. When you start working, it gets a little hot. I can feel it. This tape's gone. I hear the rolling thunder. My power to love, the universe displays. Then sings my soul, my Savior comes to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Sings my soul. All right, not a lot. I mean, I know I've got a lot more done. I have visited with Mom a lot, but to know that all the corners are done, that's a good feeling. It's a basic, hey, turn this fan off. So basically, Mom and Dad's room are ready for either texture by Steph or stomping by Daniel, whichever one makes Mom and Dad happy that they can look in here and see that job has been done. So that's that. I told Mom I don't think it would hurt Steph's feelings. She's got a lot going on too. The kids are fixing to start back to school. Buddy's working really hard right now because there's just less than a week till school starts. And he's still got camp. I mean, Splendora they have new campuses. Like, you know, that's fresh, brand new campuses that has to have internet for, you know, everything's done on the internet now. You just don't go in there with a bunch of paper and pens like you used to. These kids have to have, even the TVs that are mounted, there's some TVs that have been mounted. Like Tina was saying, I don't know, a couple of weeks back, how she was kind of upset the way the TVs were installed in their rooms because they're very low and the kids in the back can't see them. But then Steph was explaining that the TVs, she was just talking about it yesterday when she was here working, those TVs are interactive TVs. So they can't be real high up on the wall because they're like a computer screen. You have to be able to touch it and exit out and touch it to drop down, to drop down or drag something down. They're just like big computer screens. And they can't be way up in the air like the original, just for watching TV stuff was done, because they're interactive. It's just like touching your laptop or your whatever. Your tablets. So anyway, he's busy. So I think and like what Mom was saying, if Daniel could come in and just stomp out these 3 little rooms, ceilings and walls, stomp them. Or Bennett, or whoever. I'm not good at stomping. I can stomp like bloop, 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 and it's so heavy on that pole. The mud is so heavy. I just don't have the strength to just continually stomp. But if Daniel would come in and stomp, or Bennett, or somebody, then Steph could just focus on this big room, the ceiling only, get it taped and floated and sanded the way she likes, and then she could come in with her hopper and just blow out the ceiling really fast with her stuff. And then literally the house would be ready for, this room would be ready for the walls. Then the walls go up, then this room would be ready for the floor. We've already got all the flooring figured out. That's a lot of what took me so long down here, because me and Mom would stop and I would measure things and then give her dimensions. Ooh, my tea has started to taste sour. Been here a long time. Anyway, so I'm going to go. I'm going to go. You're going to go? When you go, I'll go. I've told her over and over she can go, but she just keeps wanting to stay here with me. She said, what if you fall? And I said, well, I would crawl into another room to pick up my phone. Anyway, this room I haven't done anything in here except for Mama started this line, and I think she started this line. And then she did do all of these nail holes that are done, screw heads. There's a few over here that didn't get done up high. So I'll come tomorrow and I'll do the rest of these lines, the seams, and I'll do the corners in this room. And then the ceiling will be last, because this room is done except for one little stripe in the ceiling that I got up there. It still needs one long one and one short one. And then this room would be considered done like Mama's is considered done, except for stomping. That's just what's left to do. All right. Whew. Love you guys. God bless y'all. I'll see you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.